So I just wanted to say that you need to stop impressing other people, and that includes your parents. So it's Mother's Day weekend, and you have to remember that it's important for you to often ignore your mother. And I know that sounds like it's not very nice and disrespectful, but what we need to realize is that you need to grow up to be a decent human being that's confident and respectful and understands who you are as a person. And oftentimes people don't realize it, but they are projecting their own values and ideals onto you. So a great way that you can impress your mother, other than getting an amazing gift for your mother and for your parents on these days, is to grow up to be respectful and grow up to be confident. And you know how you do that is you be yourself, whatever that looks like for you. I know that that is a hard thing to take, and it seems counterintuitive, where you have to ignore somebody that you love so much, but often that's actually the case, because what you're trying to do is grow up to be somebody that is completely different than them. And yes, there'll be a lot of traits that you possess that they possess, and there'll be lots of little things that you look back and you say, hey, you know what? They were right all along. But what you need to do is be the person that can grow up and learn from those experiences that you have. So rather than arguing and doing all that like crazy stuff that adds a lot of tension in your family, learn how to just be nice and continue to do your own thing despite what your parents tell you. I know that that is a hard lesson for many parents to hear, but ultimately you're going to be gone one day as parents. You're not going to be around when they are adults and at the prime of their life. And we need to remember that those experiences that they have shape who they are in the future and allow them to make great decisions in the future. So the quicker we can get people to be independent and confident and respectful of other people, the better off we actually are. So I know that this sounds strange, but the best gift that you can be and you could do for your mother on Mother's Day is to often ignore what they are saying. Now, I want you to take this in a way that you're sort of thinking about you as a person. Many of you are going to be watching this and thinking about, hey, wait a minute, I could just ignore them because I don't like what they're saying. Think about what you are going to be in 20 years. And I know that's hard to do for many of you because the immediate term is a lot more satisfying than the long term. We get a lot of benefit from the immediate term. But I want you to really think about where you're going to be in the future and think about whether those decisions that somebody else is helping you make actually make sense for you. And if they are, by all means, you should be listening to what they're saying. But if it doesn't, have the confidence to be yourself. Have the confidence to be yourself. I know that this is a really strange thing to hear, but the best thing that you can do is when your parents are old and they're looking back on you, who is also old, you have to realize that they'll be the most proud if you are your independent person that learned how to figure out this world on their own. And you are a confident, respectful human being that's mature and can handle many big, tough decisions by yourself. So remember that as you're going through Mother's Day. Make sure you be nice to her tomorrow, and happy Mother's Day to all mothers that are out there. But also remember that the best thing that you could do is think about where you're going to be in 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. And if your view of where you're going to be in 50 years from now is different, and I want you to really think about that, what's it going to look like for you? Then have the confidence to respectively ignore some of the decisions and thoughts that your mother or your father actually have, and commit to the course of being a confident, respectful person that is independent. And remember, it's not going to be easy. It's not one choice. It's not one big fight that you have that changes everything. It's doing it every day. If you are committed to be an artist, if you're committed to creating a business, if you're committed to becoming an academic, if you're committed to anything in this world, remember, it's an everyday thing. You're getting up and you're doing it no matter what actually is going on. Just remember that. Many of you have to think about how you can grow and become a better person. That's how you can grow and become a better person. Every day, be committed to the thing that you're really passionate about. And don't stop, no matter what people tell you. All right, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you. And to all of the mothers out there, you're amazing human beings.